There's just something about Sacramento, California. The vibe, the rhythm, the freedom. We've lived here our entire life and you couldn't drag us out if you tried. From the food to the culture to the way you can build a real community and still live big. Sacramento just hits different from day one, and today we are breaking down the reason why this city has grabbed us and will never let us go. Now, if you're thinking about making the move to Northern California, Sacramento just might end up being your forever spot too. We know it might sound dramatic, but life in Sacramento hits on a whole different frequency, and once it clicks for you, it's a game over, it's a wrap. You're gonna be locked in. It's not just about the weather, the space, or the cost of living. There's just a different type of energy in the air here. The rhythm that everything is still dialed up, but balanced. Like this city was built to help you win in life.
Sacramento is that rare mix of California cool and genuine hometown comfort. You feel the buzz of a capital city with art, politics, music festivals without the crush of Los Angeles or wallet-draining price tag of the Bay Area. From the moment you arrive, it hits you. Wide tree-lined streets that feel like an old movie set, golden light reflecting off of the river in the late afternoons, neighborhoods where Victorian homes sit next to modern lofts and people actually say hello as they pass. And the food scene, totally under the radar and way more impressive than most outsiders realize. We're talking Michelin-recognized spots like The Kitchen and Localis, legendary farm-to-fork restaurants using ingredients grown just miles away, and a coffee culture that could hold its own in Portland or Seattle. Sacramento delivers that big city energy with room to breathe, space for a backyard, trails for your bike, and a sense of community that makes you want to stay a while.
Now, if you're sitting here thinking, how do I pick where I want to live in all of this? That's where Lauren and myself come into the picture. If this is your first time to the channel, we're Lance and Lauren with the Living in Sacramento team, where we help people buy, sell, and move to the greater Sacramento metro and its surrounding suburbs. And listen, there's nobody out here giving you videos quite like we do with boots on the ground information that helps you make a big life decision like moving to the greater Sacramento metro. So if you're thinking about making the move, go ahead and reach out. All of our contact information is below in the description and pinned in the chat. All right, now sports in Sacramento is both big and personal. Now, while we might not be a big market sports town, if you've ever been to downtown when the Kings are playing in the playoffs, you know exactly what I mean. Golden One Center isn't just an arena, it's an experience. The fans show up like it's a playoff game every single night. Purple everywhere, the beam lighting up in the city sky, and the whole city rallying behind the team. Then you've got the River Cats over across the river in Sutter Health Park, and that ballpark has become a lot bigger news lately, not only because you get a AAA baseball team that feels like you're in a neighborhood barbecue, you got kids running around bases, fireworks on Friday nights, but right now you have the Oakland A's that are playing their MLB home games here while they figure out where their permanent stadium is going to be. That means big league bats, small town atmosphere, all in the same night. And don't forget soccer. The Sacramento Republic FC, our USL team, packs Heart Health Park with one of the most passionate fan bases in all of the league. Add in the California International Marathon, Ironman California, and a year-round calendar of cycling races and fun runs, and sports here aren't just entertainment, they're a part of your everyday life.
Sacramento's food scene isn't just good, it's finally getting the recognition it deserves. We're officially on the Michelin map, and that's a huge deal for a city that's been quietly perfecting its flavors for years. Restaurants like Localis, Cannon, and the legendary The Kitchen have proven what locals have known all along. Sacramento is the true farm-to-fork capital of the country. Every weekend, you'll find farmers markets overflowing with produce picked that morning. Peaches from Brentwood, heirloom tomatoes from Capa Valley, fresh cheeses from small dairies in the foothills. Chefs here build their menus around what's in season, so the plate in front of you might literally come from a farm you passed on the drive into town. You've got craft breweries and ever-growing coffee culture round out the scene. Grab a slow-smoked brisket sandwich that tastes like it came from Grandma's backyard, then finish the night with a 10-course tasting menu that rivals anything in San Francisco or Paris. It's high-end and down-home all at once. And that balance is pure Sacramento.
Every time you blink in Sacramento, it feels like another billion-dollar project is breaking ground. The scale of growth here is absolutely incredible, but what I really love and what really stands out is how intentional it feels. Take the rail yards, for example. One of the largest urban infill projects in the entire country. We're talking new housing, restaurants, a state-of-the-art hospital campus, entertainment venues, green space that will completely transform the north edge of downtown Sacramento. Just a few blocks away, the Richards Boulevard Innovation District is coming to life, bringing in tech companies, research labs, and creative office space designed for the next generation of entrepreneurs. Head towards the river and you'll see plans for a full waterfront revitalization with parks, bike paths, and Publix art reconnecting the city to Sacramento River in ways that locals have wanted for absolute decades. What I love about all of this is the modern energy blends with our historic neighborhoods. You still have Victorians in Midtown, you still have tree-lined streets in East Sacramento, so the city keeps its soul while it grows. Sacramento is building for the future without losing what makes it feel like home.
All right, now one of the main reasons why we will never be leaving Sacramento is that we don't have to. This city grows with you. It doesn't matter if you're just starting out, looking to start a family, or looking to slow it down, or heck, even retire. Now you've got awesome places like downtown and Midtown, which offer walkable streets. You've got lofts, you've got rooftop bars, there's artsy murals, definitely giving you that city vibe. Then you've got places like East Sacramento and the Fab 40s. Think classic tree-lined canopy streets and historic homes that have that hallmark feeling, especially during the holidays. Then you've got places like Land Park and Curtis Park, which are family friendly. You've got parks right in the neighborhood and tons of coffee shops practically everywhere. Now, maybe the city's not your vibe and you want to be a little bit further out. We have awesome suburbs like Roseville, Rockland, Folsom, and Elk Grove. Think master plan communities with top schools. You've got youth sports going on all the time. Definitely a place where your family can really get involved. You want lakeside living? You've also got places like Granite Bay, which offers Folsom Lake for waterfront vibes. You're super close to amazing trails, and you're right down the street from awesome boating. Now, Sacramento has a lane for just about every season of your life. And the crazy part of all is that with each stage comes its own unique little flavor. Now, if you're a young professional, Midtown is definitely gonna be your playground. Think modern condos and historic loft conversions, rooftop happy hours, walkable breweries, late night ramen spots, and even live music venues where you can wander in any night of the week. You get all the urban energy with a big city without the chaos or the commute. Now, starting a family, head a little further out to Rockland or Roseville, or heck, even Elk Grove. These suburbs are loaded with award-winning schools, massive community parks, and master plan neighborhoods with resort-style pools, splash pads, and trails that literally start at your back door. Now, when it's time to slow down or simply spread out, places like Loomis, Fair Oaks, or even some of our 55 and up communities like the amazing Esplanade, Trilogy, or Sun City offers you community. You've got resort style amenities and golf courses literally right at your fingertips. Now, retirement doesn't mean boring. It means community. It means hanging out with friends. It means taking trips to awesome wineries and a front porch that feels like a vacation. The cool thing about all of these 55 and up communities is there's so much community right inside of them. You can find your friends even if you've never lived here or never talked to anybody in the area. It's instant friendship. Now, no matter your chapter, single, growing, or ready to relax, Sacramento grows right alongside you and never asks you to leave the life you love behind. And that's the great thing about the Sacramento Metro. Sacramento doesn't make you pick a lane and stay there. It gives you options to evolve as you do. And that is really rare for a city this size. And that's why people move here and they stay here for the long haul.
All right, here's what really seals the deal for me, the lifestyle payoff. Sacramento gives you the best of California without the chaos of the coast.
Now, on a single Saturday, you can step back into the Gold Rush era in Old Sacramento with cobblestone streets, riverfront saloons, paddle wheel boats, and then finish the night at the Digital Art Pop-Up or Craft Cocktail Lounge in the Ice Blocks. History and high tech all in the same day.
Live jazz still floats out here of the tiny clubs that have been here for decades. Blues guitars spill onto the sidewalks, and yet a few blocks away, you've got rooftop lounges and cutting edge galleries that feel straight out of San Francisco. Tradition and innovation live side by side here, and it just works. This is one of the few places where you can grab sushi downtown, catch a live band in Midtown, and still be home in your quiet cul-de-sac street in 20 minutes or less.
No 90-minute crawl like the Bay Area. You get city energy when you want it, restaurants, nightlife, art shows, and peaceful space when you need it. It's a blend that's almost impossible to find anywhere else in California.
And that's the Sacramento sweet spot, urban excitement without sacrificing breathing room. Now, yes, summers can hit triple digits, but 9 months of the year we live outside. Morning bike rides on the American River Parkway, weekend hikes up in Auburn, sunset paddles on Folsom Lake. It's all part of your everyday life.
And when we need snow, you got Lake Tahoe that's only 90 minutes away. We can snowboard in the morning and be back home grilling by the pool that afternoon. Meanwhile, our friends in the Midwest West are still scraping ice off those windshields in April.
More sunshine, more patio weather, and more chances to just get out and play. That's the Sacramento advantage. Now here's a number that surprises a lot of people. You can buy a 4-bedroom home with a backyard and a pool here for what a 700 square foot condo costs in the Bay Area.
Even with California prices, your money simply stretches further. Suburbs like Elk Grove, West Roseville, and Rockland offer new construction, big yards, and top-rated schools without draining your entire paycheck.
Whether you want modern midtown loft or a suburban dream home, Sacramento delivers real value for every stage of life that you might be in. Opportunity is strong here as well. As the state capital, Sacramento has a rock-solid government sector, but that's just the start.
Healthcare is booming with UC Davis and Sutter Health. Education is anchored by Sacramento State and community colleges, and the tech scene keeps expanding with Bay Area companies opening satellite offices all the time.
People come for the careers, but they stay for the life outside of work that's actually enjoyable.
Day to day, Sacramento just feels lighter, less traffic, more sunshine, and more time to actually live your life.
Now, the thing I love most is that I'm not losing 3 hours a day to commuting. We can finish work, hop on our bikes, and be on a river trail for sunset in minutes. That kind of balance is absolutely priceless.
And it shows. People here smile more because they're not exhausted by their own city.
And that's absolutely the reason why we're not leaving it, and why once you get here, you might not either. Listen, at the end of the day, here's the God honest truth. Sacramento just feels like home, and we don't mean some generic type of way, right? We mean the kind of home where life feels full, balanced, and bigger than you ever thought you could imagine. The other night at McKinley Park, a saxophone player was setting the mood while the skyline was just lighting up the background, and it was nice to just sit there and stop and think, man, this was the life that we pictured 10 years ago. This is the life that we planned for, and now we actually get to live it in existence in Sacramento. It isn't just one of those cities that checks every single box that we didn't know we needed.
We're talking about community, opportunities, culture, space to grow, fun on the weekends, and the future you can actually see yourself in. That's when people really start to ask themselves, would you ever move anywhere else? And the answer is simply no. I'm here, this is gonna be it. I don't care if you say the grass is greener on the other side, I'm not leaving. And if you're thinking about making a move yourself, you should be here too.
Now, if Sacramento is even remotely on your radar, don't try to figure it all out on your own. We help families and professionals make the move here every single week, and we would love to help you do that as well. So if you're thinking about making the move, all of our contact information is going to be down in the description below and pinned in the chat. Look, and the great thing here is you don't have to stop right here. If you're serious about learning more about what it's really like living here in the Sacramento Metro, we've got an entire playlist like Netflix that you can binge watch. We go over the best neighborhoods, the hidden gems, and everything that you need to know, and all you got to do is check that out right here.